being in finance and marketing my whole life, normally when something sounds too good to be true, when you actually get to the real facts, many times it's not true. But in this case, it exceeded my expectations. My name is Ed, and I recently went through bilateral surgery on March the 29th, and of course had both knees done on the same day. I use the X10 religiously. My wife, who is very interested in my recovery, was like a Marine sergeant telling me, get on that machine again. And then when I saw the early progress on the extension, I really got excited that, hey, maybe I'm one of those guys that can get it done faster than other people, and that motivated me to push myself as far as I can go. I was so impressed with the machine that I asked the doctor to come over, and the doctor looked at the machine and he couldn't believe how simple it was. What he liked the best about it is that the patient could not cheat on the measurement because the machine has a precise, accurate measurement as to what your extensions are. And the highlight of my whole operation and all my procedures was on Tuesday of this week, which was one day past 60 days. I went to the doctor, he checked everything out, and he gave me the authority to go play golf. And as I said earlier, I'm 73 years old. I wish I had my legs in this shape when I was 53 years old.
When did you have your operation again? And I tell them, and they'd say, wow, you're really moving good. And they'd say, which knee did you do? And I'd say, oh, I did them both. And they're like, oh, that's right, you did. And they couldn't believe the way I was walking. I work in a warehouse, and there's a lot of heavy lifting, and there's big boxes, you know, almost the size of the couch really, and big stuff, and there was a lot of lifting, and it was really painful. It was really painful. You know, I was a little apprehensive about doing two at once, but we just saw the practicality, and as far as, you know, if you're going to do one and you're going to do a hospital stay, you know, you might as well just do it all at once. Over the course of half an hour, it began to, you know, get my leg to move and bend where otherwise it wasn't bending, you know, and suddenly half hour later my leg could bend from, you know, here to here. And it wasn't long before I could go outside and walk around and pull weeds, and I didn't have a walker, and I'd only had it a short time. And then someone would stop again and say, when are you going to do any surgery? And I said, well, I already did. And they said, you did? And which one did you do? And I said, I did them both. They're done. And you're out here pulling weeds, and you're getting the mail, and you're picking the flowers, and I say, yeah. Well, how long's it been? Oh, about a week and a half. I found that the more I did the machine, the better I felt the day after, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after. It just made me want to use it more.
He tells the world, he tells us doctors, you got to get this for everybody.
Every patient needs it.
Even the doctor that wasn't taking care of his knees, he says, man, if you know anybody that needs that, you need to get that machine. Yeah. It really helps.